You know those directors who make a terrific debut and then are like, rest on our laurels, do the same type of movie over and over and over again. And then the ones who, and sometimes can pull that off. I'm always a bigger admirer of the ones who really take a big swing and do something really different. And that's why I'm so happy to praise them when it pays off and when it actually works. This is one of those times. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is Love Lies Bleeding. Love Lies Bleeding is directed and co-written by Rose Glass, the terrific young filmmaker who 3 years ago directed one of my favorite films of that year, Saint Maud, which was one of the first reviews on this channel that we did. And now I said in that review, I can't wait for her second feature. Well, now it has arrived. So what is Love Lies Bleeding about? Well, the film centers on Louise, aka Lou, played by Kristen Stewart. She is a lesbian as well as a gym owner who is trying to deal with her past, particularly her involvement with her low-life criminal father, Lou Sr., played with a crazy hairdo by Ed Helms, and also is trying to be there for her sister, played by Jenna Malone, who is being horribly, violently abused by her scumbag husband, played by Dave Franco. And very soon, she begins to catch the eye of a female bodybuilder who is trying to get to Vegas for a bodybuilding competition. Also, the year is 1989. Played by, in a terrific sort of breakthrough performance by Katie O'Brien. The two befriend each other. She gives her free steroids, and eventually a romance begins to be formed. But as all doomed romances before it, there is a death, a murder in this case, at the hands of one of these people that eventually leads them on the run. Badlands and Thelma and Louise and Bonnie and Clyde style. Can they make it out alive? And what about Lou's evil father? What's his plan? And yeah, these in a world of lowlifes, can these two find a way to be together? Let the insanity begin. So, Love Lies Bleeding is a weird animal because what it basically is it is in a way nothing like Rose Glass's first feature, and in a lot of ways a kindred spirit to Saint Maud. And what I loved about this movie is Rose Glass is fascinated with the body, our fear of our own bodies, our fear of the attraction we have with our own bodies, and particularly the fear women have of their bodies and their feelings of lust in the society we live in now, and the sort of institutions that are put up to sort of reject that, and how that sort of lust and also other factors become almost an addictive personality. And much like Saint Maud, this movie takes a big swing in its last 20 minutes that will turn people off. It takes a dip in the. It doesn't even take a dip. It takes a cannonball dive into the realm of the surreal, and you're either gonna go with it or you're not. I loved it. I thought that the choice they make at the end of this film worked. It was darkly funny. It worked. This is a film that is a lot of things. It's a romance. It's an erotic thriller. It's an action thriller. It's a crime revenge thriller, and a brutal one. It's a horror. It's kind of in a psychological horror film on the level of Saint Maud. It's a dark comedy. It has a little bit of a Coen Brothers in a darker gear. Think something like No Country for Old Men or True Grit. It has that feel to it. It's a little bit of a western, almost a little bit of a noir, neo-noir. And it's interesting Jenna Malone's here because I even get shades of things like the Neon Demon and like the films of Nicholas Winding Refn in this. But it's all done in a way that is pure rose glass. It is audacious, it's daring, and what I love about this director, she swings for the fences, and she is not afraid of people falling off of the car on the crazy ride she takes you on. And I really admire that. And to do this movie after St. Maud, to kind of do this movie that's of a piece in a way, but it's totally a U-turn. I really admire the audacity of this filmmaker. I loved this film. I thought this was an amazing film. It has this perfect scuzzy universe. You can practically see the grime on the walls. You can practically feel the slime coming from the unmanaged toilets of this gym. It is genuinely a frightening world that these characters exist in, but one that's also heightened in a way that makes what happens at the end feel justified. I love this movie. I think this is a film that will divide people. I saw it with a actually pretty decently sized audience. Many of whom enjoyed it, but many of whom also were a little bit kind of left scratching their heads. And I think that's what this is going to be for people. I love this film. I think this is terrific. And we need more filmmakers like Rose Glass in the cinematic landscape. And I can't wait for her next film. I said it in the first one, I'm saying it, I can't wait for what she does for the third time. Because, man, 2 movies in, this is a talent that I think is here to stay. And I hope so. So, I love this film. This is one of the very best films of the year so far. And I'm going to give Love Lies Bleeding. Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. This is a phenomenal film. I loved it. I thought it was so, and just brutal. Like, the way that it's put together, and ugly, but ugly in a way that, in its brutality, in a way that is just enough. It's not overdone, but when it happens, in the same way as with St. Maud, when the brutal scenes and gruesome scenes happen, they come as such a shock because of the way they're put together. I love this film. It's a masterpiece. Go see Love Lies Bleeding. And for that matter, go watch St. Maud, too, if you haven't seen it. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars plus 4. Love Lies Bleeding. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Tarot, talked about it, looks dumb. The First Omen, talked about it, looks okay, I guess. Back to Black, rather. Talked about it, looks good. Love Amy Winehouse. Sasquatch Sunset, Redman trailer, talked about it, looks good. Monkey Man, talked about it, looks good. A Quiet Place Day One, talked about it, looks good. I saw the TV Glow. Now this looked interesting. This is from the same filmmaker who did We're All Going to the World's Fair. This looks really intriguing. It has a little bit of that sort of a creepypasta angle to it in a weird way. I dig it. And Civil War. Talked about it, looks good. It's Alex Garland. It's going to be awesome. And was there shawarma? Yes. There are two scenes during the credits, one of which is the ending kind of bleeds into it, but it's the ending scene is really in the credits. And then there's another sequence. There's nothing after, though. All right, that is it. We will be back tomorrow for a review of the Michael Keaton action thriller Knox Goes Away. Sunday, we'll finally have those reviews for Ricky, Snicky, and Damsel. I did not forget. I just was under the weather earlier on this week. Apologize for that. And then next week, we have reviews of the documentary Christspiracy. And I don't know what that is, but we shall see it. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Immaculate, Late Night with the Devil, and I'm hoping if it's playing anywhere near me where I can squeeze it in, a Problemista. I really want to see that, because apparently it's going wider next week. And yeah, that's all coming up, and then we got Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Can I quit now? Being a film? No, I'm kidding. And we got Ex Machina retro review because it's coming back to IMAX. Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. Steve Martin, a documentary in 2 pieces, and AMC Screen Unseen. So that's coming up, and yeah, That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. So I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's say Grant not like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else, or if you listen to other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything at either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Love Lies Bleeding? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think everything's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mouth extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.